I don't like this on this
Welcome,
side.
welcome, welcome. What's good?
What up, y'all?
What up? What up? What up?
Live, say like a champ. We are here for our Week 12 NFL picks. We back in the building,
Yep.
and
We back, baby.
like
Back
we
like we never left.
exactly, yeah. With it being a short week and everybody out there is doing well, and yeah, getting ready to get into these picks, and then we can enjoy this nice long weekend. You guys got anything special planned?
Uh, Same as always, hanging out with the family. Job let us out early on good behavior. So that's all good and fun. So yeah, man, just chilling really.
Did
We're
you get
just
an
doing
email
the
I didn't get?
same.
Hey, what
What's good,
up?
Miguel?
Yeah, we're
Yo,
doing the same.
so my boy Miguel, dude, I didn't know this, but he's in like New Zealand, bro. And they're like 7 hours in front of us. So anytime he joins, I'm like, yo, that's what's up. Because it's like
That's
10:30 where
so
he's at right now.
that's so
Amy,
dope.
Amy too. Amy too. She's in Germany, so same thing. She's like 7, 8 hours in front of us too. So
What's good?
shout out to people who are visiting from around the world. We
Thank you
appreciate
all.
that.
Thank you.
Yes, and brother Eric as well. Peaceful greetings. We appreciate you. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and get into this real quick.
For sure.
Let's knock
Um,
it out.
Let me share my screen. Or do you guys want to do the intro?
You in the cockpit. Go ahead,
Let's,
Captain. Whatever you feel like.
I know I'm at the control station. Yeah, let's do the let's do the thing real quick. We'll let a couple people join. All right. So before we get into this, Miguel's in Switzerland. He said, not
My
New
fault.
Zealand.
That's my fault. My bad. My bad.
Sounds kind of similar though. But
Whatever
That's
all
it
all
right,
good.
let's go
is,
ahead and get into this.
we appreciate you joining
That's
us
dope.
for sure.
Absolutely. So, all right, we got a pretty basic setup this week. We just got some of the teams though that are going to be featured, or we're going to be featured tomorrow. Um, the Detroit Lions, of course, with their Thanksgiving dinner, and then the Cowboys down there
Mm,
in their Thanksgiving unis.
yep. Is there a
Of course,
tradition,
the
man? I feel like
Ravens
the
Steelers that was going
Lions.
to be, yeah,
I was gonna say I feel like it's a tradition. I feel like the Lions and the Cowboys always play on Thanksgiving.
Cowboys
Cowboys for
always
sure.
play. Yeah, for sure.
both of them, yeah. Like the Lions always did it, and then the Cowboys joined them like in the 70s or something, and then they added this third game just recently. So,
That's what's up.
They took a game
so
off and added the last game.
yeah. But this week only, and then Baltimore and Pittsburgh delayed until Sunday because of COVID concerns. So,
Yeah,
all right,
makes sense. They gotta get everything checked out. Make sure there's not any more cases that pop up. I'm actually surprised they didn't just postpone it altogether.
right.
For sure.
And yeah, Eric's brother Eric's is Lions since I was a kid. Yeah, that's definitely always the tradition. And then yeah, Ravens Steelers postponed. So yeah, so we got the Texans and the Lions is the early morning game. And Myra, do you want to go ahead and
Mhm.
start us off with this one?
Texans versus the Lions. Yes, I'll definitely start us off with this one. Um, Houston Texans against the Detroit Lions. Deshaun Watson had a really good game last week against the Patriots, and I feel like they came alive and they did do well on offense. This basically is going to come down to Deshaun Watson being effective on the offense against the Detroit Lions, whose defense hasn't been so well. However, I kind of feel like Matthew Stafford comes back in this game. He's going to play well. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, especially because they're playing on Thanksgiving. And sadly, I'm going to go against my Texans on this one, and I'm going to call Detroit Lions.
All right, that's what's up, and welcome in.
Absolutely.
What up, man? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, it's kind of going in and out on my end. I'm on the phone. So
All right, that's what's up, though. We're glad to have you here.
Cut me in. Yeah.
All right, perfect. So we were just doing the Texans line. Texans in this one. I think they'll get it done. Who you got, Marcus?
I'm sorry. Can you say it again? It kind of went in and out.
Texans, Lions.
Oh, I got Texas on that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you guys as well. I think Texans get this W. I think the Lions are pretty banged up right now. They got murdered by the Panthers last week, and I think Texans continue to roll off the win they had against the Patriots last Sunday.
All right, that's Washington football team at America's team. And I'm going to go with the Cowboys on this one. They're going to get it done, even though the pass rush, they got to figure out a way to handle that. But I think I'm going Cowboys.
How you feeling, Marcus?
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to go with the Cowboys, too. I think they should get it done. Thanksgiving, so they probably like played last week. They should be good.
I'm kind of with you on that. I feel like maybe something clicked after the bye week. They played really well last weekend, and I think they continue to roll. Yeah, hopefully they continue to look the way they did last weekend and get this W. So I'm going Cowboys too.
I'm gonna agree with you guys on this way. Both teams did win last week. It's definitely going to come down to Dallas's offense versus Washington's defense. I think that front line for Washington can make an impact, but I think Andy Dalton comes to play. With that said, I'm going to call the Cowboys, hoping we take the victory to take over the division. So I'm calling the Cowboys here.
All right, that's what's up. And yeah, pretty much everybody has the Cowboys too.
Did he say NFC East is a shit show?
Yeah.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
The NFC least.
Right. But yeah, okay, let's go ahead and pick this last game while we're here. Ravens at Steelers. Marcus, who do you have in this one?
Oh, Steelers for sure. They already pissed off because they got postponed, so they're going to kill the Ravens this time. So I'm going with the Ravens. Steelers.
Yeah, I'm with Marcus on this one. Ravens have way too many problems right now, and honestly, I feel like COVID's the least of them. You know what I mean? They got a lot more issues going on with the offense. Defense is hurt too. I think Steelers take this game, and they're at home.
I'm going to agree with you guys. I'm going to call the Steelers on this one. The Ravens are basically in survival mode at this point. The Steelers are still pushing forward on that undefeated season, and if they win this game, they lock up the division. So I'm definitely going to roll with the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Steelers as well.
I got a going question, though. So since they postponed that game, do they get the running backs? They going to come back for Sunday, or are they still going to be out, you think?
I think they'll still be out. I don't think that's enough time.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out why they postponed the game for it, man. I'm trying to figure that out. They said for COVID reasons,
just
so
in case more people test positive.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Okay.
Give them some more time to see any more positive tests.
Oh, okay.
The Steelers seem pretty frustrated with that change, the postponement. But I mean, overall, it's for the best health of everybody.
Agreed.
But it's Thanksgiving though, prime time. You want to play, so I can feel some
of course.
pain when I play.
And honestly, they probably don't. And I think too is the Steelers are probably frustrated because they don't want to allow some of their players who are currently injured to come back for the game. You know what I mean? They're missing Calais Campbell right now. They're missing some of their big wigs on defense. So they probably wanted to play this Thursday.
Yeah. But this is a terrible season this year. The Cowboys not doing well, and the Steelers are doing great. I hate this.
I'm with you, dog. I'm with
2020
you.
has been out of whack, so I'm not surprised.
I know so
For
many
sure.
Steelers fans. They kill me every time. Like, hey, man, send me text messages and stuff. So I still don't believe in them though, but we'll see what happens though.
Right. They still look like they're beatable for sure.
Yep.
All right. Shout out moms in the building as well. Appreciate you joining in. Let's move into
Absolutely.
Hey,
some.
Mom.
I'm still not talking to her right now, so I don't know.
Hurt your feelings last week.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you're
she
cut
got me
pretty
really
deep.
good, but it's all good, dog. I still love it. Thanksgiving time. It was all good.
Right.
Forgive and forget, right?
All right. Let's go with this Las Vegas Raiders at Atlanta Falcons to start it off. Strizzy, who you got?
Yeah, I'm taking Las Vegas on this one. They held tough last week against the Chiefs. You know what I mean? I really thought that the Chiefs were going to come in there and kind of blow them out, honestly, but they held tough all the way to the end. But I still think they're going to be a little too much for Atlanta. They have a great ground game, and they're doing pretty well coaching wise too, and defensively. So I'm taking Vegas on this one.
I'm gonna agree with you, Strizzy. I'm gonna take the Raiders on this one. They did take a tough loss this last week to the Chiefs. I think that gives them energy to keep on moving forward. The Falcons, they took that L to the Saints, and I just they got too many issues going on, too many issues on the defense. I don't think Matty Ice pulls it out against the shootout with Derek Carr, so I'm gonna call the Raiders.
How you feeling,
I'm
A-Dub?
going. I'm going with the Raiders as well, and I'm sorry, Myra. I'm gonna switch us real quick because I'm sorry
Okay.
I accidentally covered you up there. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
going with the Raiders
fine.
as
No
well.
worries.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Raiders too. It's gonna be not a close
And
game. So
Yeah. I mean, Atlanta, I don't know, man. They lost last week when Breeze wasn't even in. Taysom Hill, you know what I mean? Like, not to say he played a decent game. It was just one of those things where it's like, dude has like 20 pass attempts his whole career, and they lost to that. Like, that's horrible. They had no business losing that game, in my opinion.
yeah, I feel you on that.
The defense should be ashamed of themselves.
All right. Next up, though, we have the Los Angeles Chargers at the Buffalo. Um, Myra, go first on this one.
This is going to be a long trip for the Chargers, going all the way to Buffalo, and Buffalo is coming off of a bye. I think this is going to be a really good game to watch. We got two good offenses. Both quarterbacks have been doing their thing. The same thing, both defenses have struggled. But with that said, I'm going to go with the Bills and Josh Allen to go ahead and get this done.
How you feeling, Marcus?
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Buffalo Bills on this one too.
I agree with both of you guys. My boy Herbert
Y'all
still
still
he's,
hear me?
he's playing well. Yeah, we should hear you. Boy Herbert's playing well, but I'm going with Buffalo. They're still a strong team coming off a bye week, so they're well rested, and they're at home. That's a really long trip, and the
Absolutely.
weather difference between Los Angeles and Buffalo right now is a hell of a difference. So it's going to be cool. I think a lot of ground game in this game. So Buffalo for
Actually, I'm
sure.
going with the Chargers. I'm going with this one as an upset. Um, everybody in the chat has the pretty much. So,
Pretty much
but I
Bills all
just think I
around.
don't know. I think the Chargers are going to find a way to get them. I think this is going to be the
Yeah.
one time where they finish a game. So we'll see.
Hey man, I feel it. I'm going for the Chargers. Like I said, they're like my sleeper team. Kind of how you are with Miami. They're kind of like my team who I just like silently rooting for this year. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm choosing Buffalo, but I wouldn't be surprised if Los Angeles can finish off this game, man. They look really good offensively.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I think it's going to be a really close game. Probably a one possession, whether it may be an actual field goal or a touchdown. I think this is going to be a really good game to watch.
Yeah. And another not so good game maybe to watch: the New York Giants at the Cincinnati Bengals. Marcus, who do you have in this one?
I'm gonna go with the Giants, and it's still for the Giants. They still alive, so I think it means something. So they gotta win this game. So for me, for the Bengals, it'd probably be over, but the Giants still in it. So after there. And to me, I picked them to win the division, honestly. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm with Marcus on this one. I think that division is still wide open. I think it's just one game out of first place, something like that. I'm taking the Giants as well. I think Cincinnati. It's a tough loss losing Burrow last week, and if the Giants could just get consistent, man, they're really not that bad. And I'm with Marcus. I'm picking them to win the division too.
Yeah, I think I don't know about the division, but I think the Giants will definitely win this game. Mara, who you got?
I'm with you on this one. I'm with you on this one, A-Dub. I don't know about the division. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. What's going on there? I'm going to agree with you all. I'm going to pick New York Giants on this one. Of course, Cincinnati took a tough loss last week, losing Burrow. With that said, they're starting Ryan Finley. I think that causes a lot of stuttering with the offense. And the Giants just have to capitalize. Daniel Jones just has to capitalize against that Cincy defense. So I'm calling the Giants on this one.
All right, next up we got the Tennessee Titans at the Indianapolis Colts. Strizzy, who do you like?
I like the Colts in this one. I don't know. The Colts kind of remind me of Tennessee last year. They're just kind of silently beating everybody. You know what I mean? So I'm going Colts on this one. They're at home. I think it's a division game as well, but I'm taking the Colts in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with the Colts. They look good, but I like this game for sure. But I think the Colts will finish it out.
Definitely.
Myra?
I'm going to throw a wrench in this one. Although the Colts came through for me last week, I'm actually going to call the Titans on this one. This is a divisional game as well, and this is for first place in the division. I don't know, man. Both of these teams look impressive over the last couple of weeks. The Titans defense has gotten better, but we'll just see what happens. I'm gonna call Tennessee on this one.
I'm gonna go with Tennessee too. The way they came back last week, I think the momentum's gonna be on their side going into this game. I think they're gonna ride Henry a little bit more and defense will step up. So I think Titans will win this one.
We split.
Yeah, we split, and the chat is a little bit split too. Got one for Titans and two for the Colts, so should be a good game though. That's for sure.
Colts gonna win.
Next up, Mom
said Indy. Mom said Indy. It's a wrap.
All right. Strizzy's Carolina Panthers at the Minnesota Vikings. I think I don't know if this is me or.
I think it's you. Yeah, it's you. No, it's you.
Okay, well, I'm taking the Vikings. I want to take the Panthers again, but PJ Walker there. But I think the Vikings will be a little bit upset after that performance last week, and I think that they'll come out and get a win at home.
I'm going to agree with you, A-Dub. I'm calling the Vikings on this one. They did blow a game against our Cowboys, which was well needed by us, but they have to win this in order to keep their playoff hopes alive. What are the Panthers doing? Are they starting Teddy Bridgewater? What are they doing? So regardless, I think the Vikings are going to bounce back on this one, and I think Dalvin Cook's going to have another good game. So I'm going to call the Vikings.
I'm going to go with the Vikings on this one. And then, Trish, can you explain the quarterback situation? I seen that somebody said something about the quarterback. I didn't know what happened with that. So, but yeah, I'm going to go with the Vikings on this.
Yeah, as of right now, Teddy's still just injured. Honestly, so he was out. He sat out last week, just to give him a little bit of extra rest as we were going against the Lions, and the defense came through for us. Still deciding on whether or not to sit him one more week, so we don't know if he's going to play or not. And PJ Walker did really well last week, so it's one of those things where we probably feel like we might be able to sit Teddy for another week and let PJ run against the Vikings. Unfortunately, I'm picking the Vikings, and the literally only reason why is Dalvin Cook. We still have a hard time stopping the run, and I think it's going to be tough trying to contain Dalvin Cook. Although the defense and the pass rush looked really, really good last week. Brian Burns has been on a roll. So this is one of those games where I'm picking Minnesota, but Carolina can very easily win this game. So hopefully my boys get it done, but I am picking Minnesota with this one.
Got you. The chat is Vikings as well, except for Brother
Oh.
Eric. He's the lone one for Carolina.
I know. Good looking out, Eric. I'm glad you
Got
believe
your
in me.
support.
Believe in us. I'm glad you believe in us.
Stand strong, 10 toes
All right.
down.
Right. Next up, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the New England Patriots. Myra, take us away.
I'm actually going to roll with Arizona on this one. Arizona had a really tough game last week against Seattle. This is a long trip, and they better get that horrible offense out of their system.